Okay, I'm back with part two. Okay, so where I left off is my sister was saying that she was ready to meet everybody, and I was like, if my car is fixed, we're coming today. And I said my brother-in-law is working on it. She said, okay, I cannot wait, with a big smiley face. I said me either, with the little goofy emoji, like so happy. Uh, so that was at like, okay, that was at 4:19. So at 4:29, I sent her another message. I said, I'm so four souls happy. We have a lot to catch up on. And then at 5:25, I said, can you send me your address? She sent me her address. And I'm like, thank you. And I said, do you mind if my girlfriend comes with me and mama? She said, I don't care. You like girls? I'm like, yes, I do. She said, I said, mom does too. And I said, you there? And then at 6:19, she said, I'm here, love. I'm using someone else's phones. Uh I don't know what she meant, but it's like a typo. And then she said, and what the fuck I do too. And she said, so are you really coming to see us today? I know I keep asking you that. I'm soft, but she said, I mean, I'm sorry. I said, yes, I am. She said, okay, I'm sorry. I'm just excited. I said, me too. No need to be sorry. I'm so ready to see you. She said, okay, I'm getting ready to meet y'all. I can't wait. I said, it's been too long. She said, I know, right? I said, I'm waiting on mama to tell me she made it back to the house because she was staying with my Rolita, which is her sister, during this time. Keep that name. Hold that name in your head. And if you listen to my other story times, you already know the name, but hold that name, okay? Um, she said, okay, well, you call me. Will you call me when y'all come in? I said, yes, of course. How old is my nephew? She said 9. He will be 10 next month on the 12th. Uh, and she said, I mean, not the 12th, she meant the 15th. I said, your nieces will be 2 and 7 next month, the 2nd and the 29th. And she said, what are their names? I said, Gabriella and Jamari. What's his name? She said, Kendrick. This is at 7:31. She said, have you heard from her yet? I sent her a message, but she haven't answered me yet. I said, she just called. She just got back. And I said, it's just going to be me and mama tonight, sis. She said, oh, okay, that's great. I can't wait. I talked to one of our brothers. She said Hermit and the wife of Kermit, so I think she meant Herbert. And she said, okay, that's still great. And she said, I meant Herbert. Yeah, so she meant Herbert and the wife of Kermit. Kermit did not have a wife. That was his current girlfriend at the time, which is now the mother of his last child. Um, the one that me and him got into it behind. Anyways, I said, I'm about to pick up mom now, sis. She said, for real? Okay. I said, yep, I'm nervous. She said, me too, I'm doing my hair. Um, hey, sis. I don't know. I think, okay, so I just said, hey, sis, on that. And then I said, I have to go to AutoZone right quick for my van. I'll be on the way right after that. So then I missed a call from her, then called her back. And then tried to call her again at 8:39, didn't get an answer. And I said, hey, sis, I'm about to pick mom up right now. Tried to call, didn't get an answer. But we all met up. Now, looking at these messages, I don't even know how the hell my Aunt Rolita ended up being there that night if I was picking up my mama. Because why wouldn't she just ride with Rolita? I don't remember all the circumstances. So August 21st at 1:33 a.m. I sent my sister a message. I said, hey sis, I'm so glad we finally met. I really enjoyed spending time with you and seeing you with mom. I can't wait to do it again later tonight. I love y'all to the moon and back. And then she said, I love, damn it. It's because I'm going back in messages, so it's kind of refreshing on its own. Give me a second, guys. So sorry. So sorry. She said, I love you too, and that is one of my favorite sayings, to the moon and back. I enjoyed y'all too, man. This is a very beautiful feeling. Thank you for looking for me. I love you for that. I needed somewhere to belong, and you gave that. It's the best gift I've ever gotten. I ain't gonna cry on here. Not right now. I'm not gonna do it. But just the fact that I could do that for her was like, that means the world to me. You know what I'm saying? And like, she was really appreciative of the fact that I did that. Now my mom done did. Bitch never told me thank you. So anyways, I said, oh sis, I'm so glad that I could do that. I was never going to stop looking. I feel complete. I loved you before today. I needed to find you. A piece of my heart was missing. I found out tonight when you hugged me. No, I mean I found it tonight when you hugged me. 2:13 a.m. I asked her was she still up. She said, yes I am, love. Yeah, that's him I was talking about by me. And will you have to talk about it anytime when it's just me? I love you. I love having a big sister. Just me and you. I love having a big sister. I said, yes, we will definitely. Yes, we definitely will talk one on one. I love having a little sister. I need to be asleep, but can't. I wish we could have spent all night together. Can't wait to see y'all and spend more time. I really want you to know I'm never letting you go again. She said, thank you, sis. You better get some sleep, lady. I'm not going anywhere anymore. I love you. I said, I love you too. Okay, I'll go. Good night and sweet dreams, sis. She said, oh, you too. I think I know what I'm going to be dreaming about tonight. My big family. She asked me, did Kermit have a Facebook? I was like, no, only Instagram. And I sent her Kermit's number. And I sent his Instagram, sent my Instagram. So I was like, I'm not gonna make it to work. I'm too tired. And she was like, OMG, sister, I didn't mean to make you do that. I'm sorry. I said, you didn't make me. I wanted to meet and spend time with you, and I know mom did too. It's all good, sis, honestly. Okay, can't wait till tomorrow. It's really today. LOL, I know, right? Well, we'll talk later. Look at you. LOL, corrections. I said, I got it honest, and so did you. And she said, killing myself laughing. I see now where it all comes from. I said, LOL, silly self, just like me. There's so much we need to talk about. I want to know all about you. She said, okay, I want to know y'all too. I was texting Herbert. I told him I'm gonna get us some herbs. And I said, that's what's up. Oh, gotta check my cookies, y'all. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna leave my cookies in for one more minute. They're not ready. So yeah, I said that's what's up. She said, LOL, he goofy. I think we are all just gonna get along perfectly. I said, heck yeah, me too. So yeah. So this was August 21st. And what I'm thinking is maybe this night just me and our mama went. So let me go look at my Google photos real quick. August 2014. So that was no, my Aunt Rolita was there because that was on the 20th when we went. My Aunt Rolita was there. Our brothers Herbert and Kermit were there. And so we had made plans to go eat that next night, which we did. And I'm thinking, yeah, our other brother Reginald was there also. So all of us were together. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop talking on this video, and I'm gonna insert photos of us from that first night and from that second night. And then on part 3, I'm gonna start talking about what happened like 4 days after finding my sister. My mama was already on her shit. So yeah, I'm gonna stop right here and insert photos. Okay, so this is the collage I made the day I found her. This is our mom, her, and my nephew. Like, these are pictures from the first night. The lady in the blue dress is Rolita. I still don't understand how she ended up there if I went to go pick up my mama. Have no idea. I'm assuming my mama told her to come over there. That's our brothers. The red is Kermit. The black was Herbert. Y'all can't tell me that ain't my sister. She looked just like her mama. Look at them looking like twins. The dude in the blue shirt was my sister's current boyfriend at the time. Y'all see how that lady